Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we are meeting at a time when the world is facing a second wave of deadly COVID-19 pandemic that has already caused unprecedented devastation throughout the world. In the wake of the pandemic, when many societies have seen the rise of hate speech, xenophobic attitude, human rights violation targeting religious minorities, Bangladesh has steadfastly maintained a peaceful coexistence of different groups and ensured safety and security of all citizens, irrespective of their religious or other background. In fact, religious pluralism is the cornerstone of the secular identity of Bangladesh. This emanates from the fundamental principles of our state policy that are laid down by our father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. The government, under the leadership of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, maintains a zero-tolerance approach to any form of violence and discrimination against religious minorities under any pretext. The spirit of tolerance has shaped our foreign policy, which is based on principle of friendship to all, malice towards none. Guided by the principle of tolerance, we have conceptualized the idea of culture of peace and have been facilitating a resolution in the UN for the last 21 years. Excellencies, we have been witnessing an alarming trend to attack religious sensitivities and spread of venom of hatred in the name of freedom of expression. Such attacks, in turn, are causing instability, leading to violence and conflict. There are countries which are persecuting their own minorities, resulting in large-scale displacement. For example, Rohingyas, an ethnic and religious minority of Myanmar, have been facing mass atrocities, violence, and brutalities in their own country by their own people. When these persecuted, tortured, and traumatized Myanmar nationals gathered across our borders, Bangladesh acted responsibly and opened borders to protect these people and sheltered them temporarily. Excellencies, in the current global context, as every nation is struggling with the negative fallouts of the pandemic, interreligious and interfaith dialogues are more important than ever before. In this regard, I want to highlight few points. First, it is important to remember that the seeds of hatred are cultivated in the minds of individuals. Therefore, defenses of peace must be constructed in the minds of individuals. In order to achieve peace and harmony, we have to inculcate a mindset of tolerance and respect for others, irrespective of religion, ethnicity, color, and background. Second, interreligious dialogue should be promoted and nurtured. Such dialogues can work on people's minds to eliminate sources of conflict and sow the seeds of peace. Third, we must acknowledge that all religions uphold the essence of love and compassion and prohibits hatred and intolerance. Such understanding and enlightenment is only possible through education. Fourth, a more nuanced global conversation on peaceful religious practices is needed in order to discourage negative stereotyping of people on the basis of religion, faith, or race. Excellencies, the battle against the pandemic of intolerance needs a concerted whole-of-society approach and a rock-solid partnership involving all stakeholders. I hope today's meeting will be able to forge such partnership towards advancing the culture of tolerance, mutual respect among different faiths and beliefs for a better tomorrow. I thank you all. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangabandhu.